Hey friends, Megan Elizabeth here from AboveRubyStudio.com, and I want to do another great video for you sponsored by SteppingStoneDecor.com. And I'm going to use some Chalk Couture Chalk Ink. This is the permanent ink when you heat set it, and I love it. It's professional grade. It's great for textiles and any project that you want to be permanent, but you have to be able to heat set it. So your fabrics, ceramics, different kinds of glass that are heat tolerant. Really, you can do so many different things with it. I am still featuring the welcomes for the month of August. So we have the double welcome, and this is one of the sentiments from here. It says, "Let's stay home." I had already cut the home out to use on a different project that I showed earlier in the month, but I wanted to do the "Let's stay home" on a dish towel, and I think it'll be really cute. So I'm going to use the Couture Ink, and I'm going to heat set it with my Cricut Easy Press. So I'm going to show you how that process works. Really simple. We're going to start with my Couture Ink mat. This ink mat is a sticky mat. I just remove, it's kind of like your Cricut mats actually in a lot of ways, but it's a sticky surface that works really well to ink on because it keeps your fabrics in place and your inks from seeping through. So whenever you do an fabric or inked project, you want to make sure that it's really stuck down, how it as smooth and as like flat as possible, and that'll help with some of the bleeding and seepage in the fabric when you're working with the Couture Ink. It is thinner than our chalk paste. So what I'm going to do is, since this is a towel, I'm not going to worry about fuzzing this transfer. I like to fuzz my transfers when I do them on non-porous surfaces because it makes them stick completely easy release, so that it doesn't overly stick, that it won't stretch or morph my design, because these transfers are all reusable, so you can use them on your fabrics or on your chalkboards or your ceramics or whatever it would be. I also like when you do cut them apart that it's in a little bit of a pattern, because it makes it easier to place back together and line up directly as it was designed to be. So I just want to make sure that things are really pressed down solid and well on here, so that my entire design comes out really crisp and clean. I'm going to use my Couture Ink in the color taupe. It's kind of a grayish brown color. And I'm going to stir it up. Let me see. Let me grab something out here. I use my Chalk Couture tool, multi-purpose tool, a lot to stir my chalks and my inks, but a bone folder works just as well. You just want to make sure you use something that is non-porous. So you want to use like a plastic or silicone or something like that. If you use a wood, it can suck the moisture right out of your inks and out of your paste and reduce the shelf life of those, because they will dry out eventually. But if they start to dry out a little bit, you can just spritz some water in there and it keeps them fresh a lot longer. So just the tiniest bit of ink. The ink is a little bit different than the paste. It's a little thinner. So you just want to be careful, especially with your fabrics, to avoid seepage. I like to kind of just place a line along the top and then pull it down over my entire transfer, filling in all the little holes of this mesh screen transfer. All right. So we're just going to go line by line here. This does not dry nearly as fast as the chalk paste, so you have a little bit more working time when you're applying it on your surfaces. When you're applying the chalk paste, you want to make sure you work really, really quickly so that the paste doesn't dry over top of the transfer. With the ink, you don't have that worry quite so much. So I just want to fill in all these little holes. There may be a little bit more bleed with this than the paste from time to time, so you just want to work carefully in little bits at a time. And I'm okay with a little bit of bleed because it's homemade, but I don't want it to look runny or messy. But you should see how beautiful and clean and crisp this actually comes up. So now I can remove my transfer. It's like such a wow every time, even for me who has done this now so many times. Peeling it from the top. Look at that. Could you do that with any paint or like regular home stencil? No, you just couldn't. You just couldn't. So I love it so much. Now we're gonna let it dry. Look at the details there. The details of the stay. Like, I just love this. I love it so much. So we're gonna let it completely dry. I'm gonna remove it from my mat here. Let it fully dry, and then we're going to heat set it so that I can throw this towel in the washing machine and wash it over and over and over, and my design will stay put. I've done many t-shirts and other designs, and it just wows me every time that I can make such meaningful custom designs in a matter of moments utilizing Chalk Couture. Go ahead and visit SteppingStoneDecor.com right now, and you can check out all the amazing designs and the colors that are available, and even get your starter kit for only $99. You get over $250 in transfers, paste, and surfaces to create on and get you started right now as a stepping stone designer. Okay, so now that I've waited a little while to let this dry, I'm getting my Cricut Easy Press set up. So I'm heating it all the way up to 360 degrees, and I'm gonna set the timer for 45 seconds. I do have my Cricut mat, heat mat, that's gonna go underneath. And I'm gonna grab a piece of parchment paper. Okay, so now that it's fully heated up, I'm going to place my parchment paper right on down over top of my design. Grab my Easy Press, press start, just hold it there for the 45 seconds, and it's going to permanently heat set my design that I can throw it in the washing machine and have my design ready for the ages, which I love so much about this. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to message me. But of course, you can check everything out at SteppingStoneDecor.com, and more to come at AboveRubyStudio.com, as always, as we continue our home welcomes and greetings for the month of August. And 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are done. I can actually turn this off right away, set it back on its heat dock, and reveal my finished design. I love it. Isn't it gorgeous? That'll be there forever. Enjoy the moments, guys. I'll see you again soon at AboveRubyStudio.com. Bye-bye.